What's going on, everybody? Welcome to today's video. And just like the title and thumbnail say, I'm gonna go over the 5 essentials that you need to build more muscle. Number 1 is gonna be a caloric surplus. A lot of times for me, that just comes by eating breakfast. A lot of times when I'm busy, when I'm on the go, just honestly my regular kind of day-to-day life, I'm not super hungry in the morning, so I usually either skip breakfast or just have maybe like a protein shake and a piece of fruit. But now since we need to up the calories, being a slight caloric surplus, I'm having more of like a full meal. So here we've got a bell pepper cut up. I need to cook up, we're gonna do 4 eggs and then 2 English muffins. So that is gonna take a little bit of time, but once again, eggs take maybe 4 to 5 minutes to cook. English muffin goes in the toaster, and I still do have my protein shake on occasion, but then I'll maybe add a granola bar, maybe a bowl of cereal, something like that to get the calories up. Because for me right now, I need about 3,000 calories, and I really can't get 3,000 calories in just 3 meals. So I added breakfast, then we'll have a pre-workout meal, and so on and so forth throughout the day. But first thing, to build muscle, we need to be in a slight caloric surplus. Calorie surplus is needed in the majority of cases to build muscle. We also want to think about our macros and micronutrients. So for example, our macros, I like to aim for around 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. This is probably a little bit more than you need. You can probably get away with 0.7 to 0.8 grams per pound of body weight, but I personally find that I am more satiated. I enjoy a higher protein diet. So if you want to have 1 gram, great. A little bit more, no issues either way. As far as the other macros, carbs and fats, I would say there's no really best case. It's more individualized based on how you prefer to eat. I personally love my carbs. I love pasta, rice, in this case oatmeal that I'm making right now, and I absolutely have more carbs than fats. But if you're someone who loves their fats, the avocado, the nuts, butters, oils, fattier meats, then your fat might be a little bit higher. But the biggest thing is a slight caloric surplus with enough protein to fuel the muscle building process, protein synthesis, that kind of thing. Yeah, so basically what I'm whipping up right now is some protein. So we got our oats right here. This is my pre-workout meal. We're gonna have a scoop of protein powder. Once again, get a little bit extra protein in the diet. We need a banana and then some peanut butter. So I do still have healthy fats and some more calorically dense foods in my diet, but majority of my diet is whole foods. You're gonna see me eat eggs, English muffins, bell peppers. I'm gonna add a banana into my protein. I'm gonna have an apple later in the day. So I'm trying to hit at least 2 servings of fruits and vegetables. So on top of a calorie surplus, we still wanna hit our protein, let carbs and fats kind of fluctuate, fall where they do in terms of your preferences, and still try to have a whole food diet with at least 2 servings of fruits and vegetables each day. Central principle when it comes to building muscle is to train with intensity. And whatever that looks like for you, whether it's 3 days a week, 4 days a week, 5 days a week, having some sort of program and pushing yourself in the gym is absolutely key. For me right now, I'm training 6 days a week. You guys can check out just maybe 3 or 4 videos ago, I go through my entire training program as I basically am trying to regulate volume, make sure my intensity is high, pushing my limits. But a couple things that I personally like to do when I do train is have a little pre-workout. So this is just a little bit of caffeine as well as some vasodilation to help with my pump and some focus. So pre-workout right there. When I get to the gym, as like a little treat for myself, I have a Rice Krispie. This is something that kind of gets me just looking forward to going to the gym, a sweet treat because I have a huge sweet tooth. So having this when I get to the gym is something that gives me a little bit of a pump in the gym, but also makes me look forward to and have a good association with going to the gym. I am not gonna film this workout because right now I'm really enjoying just putting my music in and just banging out the workout. So that's another big thing. Make a playlist for yourself, whatever kind of music you like, whatever gets you going in the gym, have some sort of workout playlist. But yeah, as far as what I do, I'm gonna pack up my bag. But yeah, we got a program that we're following. So that's a key, making sure that you have continual progress on a program. Knowing what you're doing when you go to the gym, you're not gonna go in the gym and basically have kind of decision fatigue, trying to figure out what to do. So some sort of program, we got a little bit of caffeine via pre-workout. We're gonna have a sweet treat in our Reese's, or not Reese's, in our Rice Krispie treat, and then make sure we got some good music for the gym. But yeah, essential tip number 3, make sure you have a good workout plan and you train very, very hard. Our first 3 essentials of muscle building are done. We're done with our calories. We got a surplus right around 3,000 calories, which is a surplus for me. We get our protein in. I got around 200 grams today, which is definitely more than I need. But like I mentioned before, I do like having a slightly higher protein diet. It helps me stay satiated. I do like, in general, more protein. In my opinion, like my protein, it makes it taste better. We got Maisie sniffing my shoes right now. And then we also got our amazing workout in, hit some PRs, push myself, train with intensity, and that's a key as well. So now we'll move on to key number 4 to build some muscle. It's gonna come down to rest and recovery, a combination of proper rest days, making sure we have adequate amount of time to recover between workouts or when we hit different muscle groups. Our sleep is probably the single biggest thing when it comes to recovery and making sure we are well rested. There's no way to make up for poor sleep. Caffeine can help, but it actually just delays the effect. It makes you think you're not tired when you really are. You still have that fatigue building up. So highly, highly recommend getting enough sleep, because once again, you can't really supplement sleep with any sort of supplement, nutrition, caffeine, whatever it is. And then also stress management. I kind of throw that in rest and recovery, making sure that you're not always stressed, that you're not only thinking about building muscle all the time, because that's gonna do more harm than good. You're gonna stress yourself out if you're thinking about every single minute detail, whether carrots are better than broccoli to build muscle, whether chicken breast is better than ground beef. Like, stick with the fundamentals, do things you enjoy, make sure you incorporate it into a life that you enjoy, and that's the most important thing. But right now, Katie and I are about to go see, Katie, what's it called? Anyone But You, rom-com with Glenn Powell and Sydney Sweeney. Are they a couple too? Did they start dating because of the movie?
No, it was a publicity scam.
Oh, it is? So they're not dating?
I don't think so.
Oh, well, whatever. I guess they do that nowadays. But yeah, we're about to go see a movie, rest, relax, and then, yeah, oh, I can just tell you guys tip number 5 right now. It's to do tips number 1 through 4. Those 4 essential, I keep holding up the wrong numbers. Those essential 4 things we went over. A slight caloric surplus, adequate amount of protein, proper training intensity, rest and recovery, and then number 5 is just repeat those for a long ass time, be patient, and the results will come. That's the most important thing of all, being patient. This is a long process. Muscle building is the hardest and most time consuming thing that you can really do in the health and fitness space. So stay dedicated to it, put time, effort into a bulk, a gaining phase. Thank me later. Delay gratification is key. But without further ado, I'm gonna end things here. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already.
Peace.
We'll see you next time. Peace.